California's state budget is a serious problem, but California's new Speaker of the Assembly, John A. Pérez, is serious about getting it solved with your help.
Looking us in the eyes and telling us what you think you expect from us.
That's why the Speaker went directly to the people of the state of California with the budget process.
We know that California is at a very critical moment when it comes to our budget, and we feel very strongly that the best way to pass a budget that respects and reflects the values of all of us in California is to make sure that we engage in a transparent and inclusive budget process.
The Speaker and Assembly Budget Chair Bob Blumenfield and several other Assembly members just wrapped up a series of budget forums up and down the state to find out the priorities of real Californians.
And part of that is to get out of the capital bubble so that we can interact with real people to get a real sense of what their priorities are. Because the budget, if nothing else, is a statement of priorities. And it becomes ever more so as the dollars are fewer and fewer.
And one of the priorities that has seen shrinking resources is public safety. At the Orange County Budget Forum, Assemblymember Blumenfield reiterated the Assembly's commitment to our public servants on the front lines. And in Fresno, Police Chief Jerry Dyer knows the Assembly is committed to protecting us from crime.
But I am proud to say that I am confident that we can count on Speaker Pérez to protect local dollars and also to protect public safety.
So go ahead and vote now.
Fresno is just one of 7 budget town halls so far. The others took place in Palm Springs, Orange County, Los Angeles, the Bay Area, San Diego, and Sacramento. The forums were facilitated by Next 10, an independent, nonpartisan organization.
You're starting with an $18.4 billion deficit, and your goal is to try to balance the budget and make some smart choices for California.
Should corrections costs be reduced?
Town hall attendees were allowed the chance to vote on state expenditures to balance the budget. At the Sacramento Forum, Assemblymember Felipe Fuentes explained just how the exercise works.
So all of you, and I won't steal her thunder, will notice that you have a little device that gives you options to choose. And so in short order, we're going to have a presentation, and you'll have a real opportunity to participate in making some very important decisions and help us as we're trying to shape those decisions as well.
And in short order, the citizen participants got to see firsthand the tough choices our legislature is facing.
It seems to me we got to our surplus here by increasing revenues, but we need that 2/3 majority. And it seems to me that that is what is handcuffing the state. We're not able to make decisions until we convince too many people, and we can't do it.
Those are the types of things that are getting knocked off the list.
The Budget Forum participants learned there are no easy choices when it comes to a $20 billion deficit, but there are bright spots on the horizon for California's economy. We simply have to plan for them. At the Budget Forum in Palm Springs, Assembly Majority Leader Charles Calderon talked about the region's growing potential for renewable energy and how those green jobs are part of what's going to get California out of this economic mess.
I believe that if we're going to make our way out of this economic recession, it's going to be innovation that leads the way. And we are the high-tech, green tech, biotech capital of the world, and we're going to lead the rest of the country out of this recession.
Because right now their property isn't worth as much.
And now the people of California are leading the way with their valuable input into the process through the budget forums, just as the Assembly Speaker promised.
That's why immediately upon taking over the speakership, I announced that we would no longer negotiate the budget behind closed doors, just between the governor and the 4 legislative leaders.
Assemblymember Ma summed up the results at the Fresno Town Hall.
We've got a great cross-section of folks here, and we really want to hear from you what your priorities are so that we can take it back to the budget committees, to our legislature, to the governor.
This report was produced by the Speaker's Office of Member Services.
What do you want California to be like? And then you decide what will that cost and how do we get to it.